Hello good people, let me show you my next project, which is 40 maps, Conqueror maps, which means 10 sets. Every single map is cemetery, every single map is rolled with Beyond. We have invitations that we're gonna be doing after every 4 maps. For the sextants we're gonna be using Alva, corrupted items from unique monsters, haunted traitors, and Mirror of Delirium, scarabs, harpies, Gilded Breach, Gilded Abyss, and Legion. Now, I am considering using Divination, but I don't think 40 maps is enough of a sample for Divination scarabs. When getting Brothers Stash is kind of rare, doesn't happen very often, so I'm gonna stick to my consistent profit, so Gilded Legions are going to be the best thing for me, I think. So as I said, got some new upgrades, so I should be having the damage to do this. Now we are going to check my atlas quickly. There is going to be a little bit of a respec, so pretty much all is the same. However, I've respect obviously from the Blue Exarch because we are being witnessed by Maven, and I've spec'd into Legion. Rest is the same: Shrine, Harpies, some Abyss, Delirium, Alva, and Beyond. Getting these 2 nodes. Now, the reason I'm running Conqueror maps is because of this line, 20% increased quantity of items and bag size. So hopefully it's going to make us a profit because investment is extremely high. For these 40 maps and invitations, including of course the sextants and the scarabs, I've invested for 40 maps, 40 exalted orbs. So hopefully it ends up being really good. So another thing to mention is every time I was ready to run an invitation, I would respec into these nodes, so I would increase my profits from doing the invitations, and I'm not really sure it actually helped. Well, obviously with the splinters, but yeah, around 1.5x was spent on respecking orbs. Now if it was worth it or not, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna keep doing it. So the project has been finished, and this is the raw currency loot. Not as many divine orbs on the cemetery because the map is actually a lot smaller. 7 raw exalted drops, well, maybe not all, but from the exalted shards from harbingers. On the influence, 2 orb of conflicts, 5 exalted orbs, 40 maps, 10 invitations, only 5 exalted orbs from conquerors. Not really impressed there. However, in the fragment section, obviously I run 10 sets, so I got 10 of each from the conquerors. Now from the invitations I got only 7 of these fragments, 5 writs and 6 splinters. I got no other drop worth showing from my invitations. Now breach, couple of splinters, couple of scarabs. Now I did get 4 Elder Slayers invitations, which are around 45 chaos each, so that's not bad. Decent drops. I got 9 simulacrums. I was only running cemetery as mentioned, and cemetery is not really good for splinters. In promenade you can always go up to 300, but cemetery, even when I fully cleared the map, I was not getting a lot. Sometimes I would get 50, sometimes I would get 100, so for farming simulacrums, definitely not optimal. However, I got 3 Brother Stash cards, which is 15x, and that's pretty good for 40 maps, I think. 1 set of Dementophobia, didn't open it, that's gonna depend what I get, but I'm gonna be counting the price of the card. 2 sets of Justified Ambition and 3 cards extra, around 110 stack decks, which is 1x, and random Delirium orbs. Now, I'm not gonna be counting this into my profits, and I'm not gonna be counting this into my profits, so we're gonna be counting that. Fragments. These are the random maps. I'm also not going to be counting into profit. So just something that sells really quickly will be counted in. But let's jump to excellence and see what's going on. So looking at the excellence, we can see that it shows 77.4x. As I've said, it's only measuring 3 tabs. I'm not counting the map tabs, and I'm not counting heist that dropped, but that also sells in bulk, so we can actually round it for around 80x. However, for the sakes of video, we're gonna keep it like this. Now, I'd already checked a couple of prices on the trade site myself, and Excellence is actually doing an excellent job pricing, so not bad there. We can trust this number pretty well. Now, looking at the investment, mind your eyes. Here we go. These are the sextants that I've bought. So 300C for the Alvas, 1000 Chaos for Delirium Mirrors, Haunted Traders 100 Chaos, Corrupted Items from Unique Monsters 500. Maps, 40 maps, 1400 Chaos, Invitations 45C each, so 450 Chaos, around 23x at the time of buying. Rolling the maps took around 3x, which is Scouring Orbs and Alchemy Orbs. Now, these are the Scarabs I bought, 4.5 for Harpies, Breach 2.5, Abyss 1.2, and Legion 2x, which comes around 36 Exalt worth of investment, 36.5 almost, so we're gonna round it to 37, so we can get a nice number of 40 Exalts profit from running 40 maps and 10 invitations. So yeah, a really fun thing to do, I have to say, to break up the routine, you know, do some bossing in between, do some invitations in between. Now, I'm gonna mention that I've tried to roll at least 60 quant on my invitations, sadly no awakening gems. So yeah, thank you for watching and hopefully you enjoy my little science projects.